guys, how's it going? Today we are heading out to my parents' house to help with the planting project. So my mom and my sister are, I think, out there already, and she's gathered up a ton of plants. I think there's some quickfire fab hydrangeas, a bunch of perennials, some ornamental grasses. We already stopped at the high tunnel and picked up a couple more varieties of ornamental grass so that she's got a lot to choose from, and I know she loved the Niagara Falls panicum that was out there, so she might pick that one. We're also going to take out some corn stalks and ornamental corn. Which colors are you going to pick for, Nana?
I'm going to pick purple and red because those are the best colors.
Okay, perfect. There's a basket right over here, Benjamin, on the chair. That's a beauty. Nana would love that.
Yeah, I think we should bring
Yep. Why don't you pick out Nana about 12 ears of corn, and we can pick out Monica about 12 ears of corn, okay? And I'm going to load up a couple of these bundles here into the truck.
Yeah,
this one looks nice. Oh boy, these are too long. Still too long. Oh, this grass is wet. That's a good collection right there.
Yep, we are actually going to give this to like Nana and Monica, if you know them.
Yep,
they work at Andrew Seed, huh?
They do work at
Yeah.
Andrew Seed. Yes, they
Well, actually, Nana's the boss of Andrew Seed.
Nana is the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is a boss. Here, you want to hold that?
Uh-huh.
You can hold that while I carry this to the truck.
Well, we're going to keep all this stuff, which is
Okay.
ginormous, and we still got some red ones.
Bud, would you please come out? Will you come out? Would you please shut the door?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. That's pretty much all of it.
My goodness, it's wet out here.
Yeah, geez, the grass.
It is, I know. We'll dry out pretty quick.
Yeah.
You see all that moisture on the grass? Oh my goodness. We got wet feet. We have arrived. And I can see a bunch of plants already placed and ready to go. Oh, it's gonna look pretty.
I think it's going to look really pretty. We're saving this spot right here for a really fun blue spruce that's kind of a real, like it doesn't get more than 4 feet wide, about this tall, and it's real like artistic looking.
Do you know what variety?
I can't remember the variety name, but it's coming in the spring.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to tour us through the varieties you've picked out here?
Well,
I know those are quickfire fabs, which are amazing.
yes.
They are amazing plants.
Yes, they're beautiful.
What size do those ones get?
These will get 6 to 8 feet tall and 5 to 6 feet wide.
Perfect. See? They've
See?
got room. They're going to touch. You're going to make a hedge.
Okay, perfect.
And then about this tall.
Perfect.
Well, I am a good 5.5 feet tall.
5.5 feet?
Wait, those,
A little bit on the low end of
Yeah.
that.
those are going to get that tall?
Yeah, they'll get about this tall, which will be fine. We can trim them down a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it looks good up.
Yeah, it does.
like really up.
It really does. And then these anemones are called Fantasy Pocahontas.
Those are pretty.
Aren't they pretty? And these get about 12 to 18 inches or 18 to 24.
Nice.
So those will be nice. And this, you know this.
Oh yeah,
Laura.
the pop star sedum. That's
Aren't those
pretty.
pretty?
Yes, they create such a beautiful dome.
Yes, they do. And these get about 8 to 10 inches high.
A couple feet wide.
Uh-huh. And
Zone
so
3 through 8.
What's that?
Zone 3 through 8.
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. I don't know.
What does that
You know
even
what?
mean when they give you such a broad range?
That they can handle
It's
a lot
3
of
to
zones.
9, Laura. Know your plant.
Oh, 3 to 9.
Minus 40.
Oh my goodness.
So there you go. And then these are Serendipity
Those are pretty.
and Allium.
I love alliums.
And this gets about 10 inches high. But I think it'll be good. It'll be a little bit taller and then, you know.
Yeah, my allium's mom,
Yeah.
they're this tall.
Oh,
Just so you know. I don't know. What does this tag say?
are yours overachievers?
No, I don't think so. 15 to 20 inches tall.
What'd I say? 10 inches tall?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? They're going to blend in.
They will blend.
This is
Everything
gonna
will
be a
look
nice
awesome.
bowl
Yes.
area.
It will. Well, and you kind of see this bed mostly from up above,
Yeah.
you know, more than
Well,
anything.
it's a two-sided bed, so it's
Yeah.
kind of weird to have, you know, all the tall stuff in the back and then work down because then it's going to look kind of funny from the other side.
Right.
So, and then I'm hoping everything does well. This is that really bad spot with tree roots.
I know when I saw the sheer amount of plants in this area, I was like, oh, It took us about an hour to dig the hole for this birch tree.
That was
we had
with
to get
Aaron's
a saw
help.
out and
My
everything.
gosh, how big was
Yeah.
that pot?
It was a big pot,
It
but
was a 25-gallon pot.
Ooh.
Dad said he dug the 3 holes for
the
those 3
boxwoods?
boxwoods, and he had to get his chainsaw out. So I'm a
I
little
have a
trepidatious.
chainsaw. I have a battery-powered chainsaw.
Perfect. Well, we're set then. Excellent.
We can do this.
Now there's more stuff out here.
Oh yeah. So we were here yesterday and we tore out some of the annuals
Uh-huh.
that were right here.
Yep.
And this we cut down a spruce that was
Uh-huh.
right there. It was a Tollymore spruce.
Okay. Tollymore spruce aren't supposed to get super big. This thing was massive.
It liked its spot.
it was.
It liked its spot.
And anyway, so that's going to be some more of the
Quick fire
Quickfire
fabs.
Fab, and that is
A Brandywine.
I'm huge fan of viburnums.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's so pretty. Oh, good. Right by the trunk.
That's going to give it some fiber.
Some fiber. My goodness. Yeah, these are gorgeous, and they turn such a beautiful color in the fall. So 5 to 6 feet tall, 6 to 7 feet wide, and yeah. The other thing I like about this variety is how glossy the leaves are.
Wow, look at its fall color.
Yeah. That glossiness really makes it look fresh,
yeah.
even in the heat.
It's beautiful.
And then there's more alliums, it looks like.
Yeah.
What variety are these?
Well-
Bubble bath.
Yeah. All right, Laura. Now I don't have my glasses on, so no judging. Okay.
Let's see, 28 inches tall by 26-inch spread, hardy to zone 4.
Yeah.
And these are, soft lavender.
Yep.
Do you want to take a look at the grasses I brought? Where were you
Yes.
wanting to put grasses?
Like, just like 1 or 2 here or there.
Okay, well, let's
Yeah.
take a look quick.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got Pennisetum Lemon Squeeze, which gets 3 to 3.5 feet tall and 48 inches wide. You've seen these at our house.
I love those.
And then we also have the Niagara Falls Panicum.
Isn't that the one that I said I loved how
Yes.
misty it was?
Yes, and this one, you have to
Yes.
ignore the little brown leaves. We had some watering issues.
Oh, you know what? I
Fall
have
color.
no judgment here.
But this one gets 4 by 4, so you can kind of decide what you think. You could try them out and see which one looks better.
I just love them. Mm-hmm. What's this one?
I brought 3 Lemon Squeeze and 3 Niagara Falls.
They're so pretty.
They are pretty.
Yeah.
It's a tree rose.
I think I would love to try these.
Okay. Well, let's go
So-
place them and see.
Yes. So
You saw how big they get in my
I know
flower bed.
they're big.
Yeah.
They like put them in this
We
back
can
bed.
just tuck them in.
Okay.
We can tuck them in somewhere. Yeah, let's. We should try probably
did.
do these back there,
Yeah.
right? Because they're
How
so.
many?
Well,
I'm gonna try 2 and
yeah.
see
Let's do
how
a
we go.
couple of them.
Okay.
Those Lemon Squeeze get massive,
they
massive,
do?
massive too. Yeah.
Like how massive?
Like, well, 3.5 feet tall by upwards of 54 inches wide.
Oh,
Whoa.
nice.
So
Oh, that's a pretty texture in there.
this in here,
Well, it's pretty.
well, it is pretty, yes.
No, I better have an evergreen right there.
Oh, you were thinking for the evergreen spot?
Yeah.
You wanted to see just for fun?
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, it is.
Should we try that?
Well, you can always move it.
That's true.
I think we should try it for now.
I like the one you have in your hand the best, though. It's
Oh,
the
Really
fullest.
full. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, especially for this time of year. That's
Isn't
really
it
pretty.
so pretty?
Dad will like it. He likes grasses.
He loves
I'm actually
grasses.
surprised. You've never been a big ol'. You've never
Big old grass
big old
lover.
grass fan. You've never been a huge ornamental grass fan.
You know what? It's because back in the day they didn't have very many pretty choices,
Mm-hmm.
and it just looked like a mess. It wasn't real. This is like misty,
Yeah.
and they had a couple that I liked okay, but mainly it always just got in my lawn grass and made me upset.
Well, this is very far away from that.
yes.
So,
That'll be nice. Still kind of has that blue color too.
yeah.
We could put one of them right in here. What do you think?
Right on the corner there.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
That'd be real pretty, wouldn't it? And then just one more back in the back. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, here's the At Last roses we planted last year.
Yes. Don't judge the
That was
non-deadheading.
pretty. Oh, it's fine.
I haven't.
I don't think
deadheaded.
anybody watching will judge the non-deadheaded
Oh
rose.
my gosh. I did get garlic
Roses.
planted last night.
Oh, nice. In the
I
dark
need
bed?
yeah, in the dark bed. I need to run new drip out there, but I got that done, and we've been harvesting and pulling out stuff.
Nice.
And it's right at the, you know, that transitional time. Okay, so now we need to kind of rethink, right, where the grass.
Well, we don't have to put it in either.
I just think it's so pretty. What about if we did one like right in here?
Well,
No?
I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's structural enough to pull it
To
off.
hold up?
Yeah.
Because there needs to be like this
There needs to
boulder
be
leaf.
some more weight.
What's up with these? How come they're just like,
Yeah, they're huge.
yeah, the white ones stand up way better.
Oh yeah. Do those?
Yeah, that grass looks pretty up there.
It does.
Mhm.
I think that's a really
be
good
nice.
choice.
Well, we don't have to squeeze everything in.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll load these back up, and do we
Okay.
want to grab the corn stalks quick?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, the ornamental corn is so pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Benjamin picked out the ones to bring. I brought each of you a dozen.
Oh my gosh.
So
I love
that's purple.
those.
Purple.
Yes.
And another purple right
there's an
Those
array.
are so pretty. He's going to place them around in the house for me.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
he'll count out 12 of them.
Okay.
Like different ones, get different ones, count them out, and then you place them in the house where you think they look pretty, okay?
Well, I think this is.
Well, let's go take them up. Let's go take them up to the table.
Monica's, you and I want to tackle the corn stalks.
We got it.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
I
so,
love it.
you know, I think it's just habit. I only brought two because I'm always used to just having the one door.
Yeah.
But now that you've got that side door, having that
Yeah.
a third bundle, so we'll need to bring another one out. So you'll just
Yeah.
have to imagine there being three. But that is so pretty.
That is beautiful.
And I like the height.
They don't need to be cut down at all.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
But this is such a tall
Yeah,
area
it's
right
very
here.
tall.
It's really
Mhm.
tall. Yeah.
So pretty.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with the Niagara Falls here, and then there's one on the other side of the deck. So
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it's actually very pretty. And there, you know, you can move it if you decide to put the evergreen
Yeah.
in.
Well, that's the thing about gardening. It's not, you know, it's fluid.
Yeah. CS likes it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she does.
You know what? I wonder if it smells like our cats.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
she
yeah.
never messes with the
No.
plants. CS, what are you doing?
She's like, I can smell that. Possums and skunks and raccoons
I
and
didn't even know we had possums around here.
yeah, well, we do.
Well, she's such a
I've never seen
hunter.
one.
She's
Yeah.
such a hunter. She started out as a feral kitty.
Oh,
What was that? What's that?
Dad's at the.
Oh,
Oh, Papa's talking to you right there, bud.
right here, honey. He's looking at you right there.
Hey, Benjamin. What are you doing, buddy?
Well, we're just taking some corn stalks out. There's one right by the camera.
Oh, very nice indeed.
Yeah, it's on the.
Well, looks like a nice day out there.
It is.
We got some.
Here's all your nonsense.
Benjamin's trying to tell you something, Papa.
We bought some corn out.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
We bought some like
Ornamental corn.
ornamental.
Ornamental corn.
So we're on our way to plant right now, okay, hon?
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I think at this point we are just going to start in with the digging. I know, oh my goodness. So here we go. When we are done, we'll give you a walkthrough tour to show you how it looks. Oh, it looks so pretty.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't near as hard as we thought it was going to be.
No, it wasn't. We had to shift, what, 2 plants maybe?
Yeah, a couple plants because of roots.
Mhm.
But other than that, even these big ones.
Yeah, those went in really
Yeah.
nicely.
It
Now
was that auger.
it was the auger, wasn't
oh,
it?
I got the full. I got the full suite. It was sweet.
This one right here, we had to plant a little high because that one, there was a huge root at the bottom. We were able to tap some of the soil off the root ball, and then we just planted it just an inch or so, maybe 2 inches higher than the others. But they are going to be coming back in with another layer of mulch, which will kind of even things out. We did run into one drip line, I think, right along this sedum right here. So we'll put a coupler. I forgot about it and I went ahead and planted, so I'll have to pull that one out to fix it. But it looks really pretty. The texture, the color, the fact that it's full now, and there's some space in front of the hydrangeas for those to kind of grow and fill in. And ours at home, I want to say they'd probably fill this in right here, but not so big. We do cut ours back quite a lot every single like late winter, early spring. So I do think it helps size control them a little bit. And that's one nice thing about the quick-fire hydrangeas. They are a paniculated type hydrangea, which means they bloom on new wood. So you can go in and prune them and shape them up, and you're not going to forfeit blooms, which is nice. Monica's over there working away, cutting back and grooming and such. But the next spot we are going to tackle is this one little grass right here.
I don't know if it has a drip tube over here.
It's so pretty right here.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
And just, you know, as you can see, I mean, we didn't do much planting because right when we were done with this, or they were done with this, it got so busy at work. So,
well, you know, our front
it's
flower
fall.
bed has been empty for like 3 years. So,
and sometimes you have to sit on it and think about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
How you want to use it, how you want it to look.
Right.
And all of a sudden it'll dawn on you and you'll think, why didn't I think about that before?
Right.
Like 6 months ago.
Right. Okay, I'll grab the auger. In the back of this sedum?
I think so.
The back of this sedum.
I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. You knew. Here, hold on. You want to hang on to that for a second? I just checked all of the plants, but I checked the front side of the plants. I thought it was on the front side.
Yes.
Okay, so it's all done minus this little fix
It
right
looks
here.
so amazing. And then what we'll do is when your dad gets home, we can mulch it with fresh new mulch. Because he's very good at carrying those bags.
Yes, yes he is.
They're heavy.
Okay, there it is. There's the little nick. So just making a repair. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach.
You need to have another little.
Yeah,
need to have another
a little
piece
piece
of
of tubing with one more coupler. I can get the
Okay.
coupler.
Okay.
I'll probably cut out more than to the bend since I'll have the flexibility. Oh yeah, I need to cut more of that anyway. I'm going to cut this out. Attach our new piece. All right, drip has been repaired. How's that going over there, Mom? Good. Trying to get the corn stalks all tied up. Of course, the wind comes up just enough to knock them down. No, it doesn't. I can hear Benjamin in there making siren sounds.
I'm going to kick those legs out.
Kick the legs out.
I am.
Give it a stance.
Oh. It's a little kicked out too far.
Might need to do some cutting.
Mm-hmm. And cut this off.
Oh, here's a look at the flower bed from this side. Did it turn out how you wanted it to?
It's beyond. It's so pretty, and it didn't seem like much hard.
No, it wasn't at all.
I wasn't the one using the
It truly wasn't hard to dig the holes. We had to dig a couple of them a little bit more shallow than I would have, preferred. But with the addition of mulch and all of that, everything will be fine. And it looks really fun and pretty and full right from the gate. I love it.
That's how it should look.
So these will eventually turn into this.
Yeah.
So the boxwood hedge will come over here, and then if
it'll
you
come about right to here.
to
We'll
like
let it get about this big.
Sure.
Maybe to this
to the end of that
maybe
paver.
And then just we'll keep it about that high.
Yeah, it's a good height.
Yeah.
This boxwood hedge has been here for
10 years.
longer than that.
Well, it was variegated boxwood. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's
and we had that
true.
terrible winter, and it killed that one kind of boxwood.
Yes, and I was married by then
Yeah.
because I had variegated boxwoods that died as well.
So wasn't it 10 years ago or so?
I don't know. We've been married 18 years in a couple days. 18-year anniversary coming right up.
That's amazing.
I know.
Oh, I love it. I love this misty grass.
I do too. That grass, I don't know if it's the season or what, but
It's
it looks
like one of my favorite things.
it looks so appropriate right there. I
Yes.
don't know why,
And
but
the blue, I wanted something blue.
yeah.
Right there. And this area is super wet, so the hydrangeas, the anemones, and the birch, the onions or alliums will love it. The sedums will, they can take quite a bit of water. It's surprising.
We'll see. You
Yeah.
might have to take some drip out around them, but you might have enough water-loving plants around them that
They'll
they
soak
use
it
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll soak it up.
And then let me give you guys a little look over here at this bed. Some pretty campanula in bloom right now. Really pretty. And the anemones. These are like the ones around our back kitchen entrance, these pink ones. So you can see this bed's now coming into the sun. We're getting to mid-morning at this point, but we've got the one Brandywine viburnum, the 2 quickfire fabs, and then the other 3 quickfire fabs, and then the alliums right in here. So Mom wants to come in with some kind of a perennial that kind of starts here and then drifts over to this section. Let me get out of the way. Right in here. So it kind of like broadens out and then gets skinny and then broadens out again. Monica, you've made it a great distance. Are you deadheading right now?
I am.
Oh, those look nice.
Kind of cleaned up.
Yeah, these are Outlast roses too, so you're heading over to those next.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
They are pretty. Yeah, it's looking very pretty out here.
It feels so nice.
It does feel
that
nice.
you can even be in the sun and you're not just like so hot.
Yeah,
already at
dying.
this point in the day.
Right. Swinging this way, you can see the other grass that we put in on the other side of the deck. Also, I wanted to show you something up here. Check out these oak leaves. So they've been preserved. Mom did a glycerin water
Yeah,
treatment.
a vegetable glycerin. It's
Uh-huh.
food grade vegetable glycerin. We used to do it at the flower shop all the time.
So these are preserved, like
Yeah,
these are real.
These have been out of water for, I don't know. Now it's got some hard water, but from a distance you can't really tell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But it's just yeah. So you just put them in the glycerin. You can see kind of how deep I had it,
Uh-huh.
and then it drank down to here. It was in there for 3 days.
Wow.
Then you take them out, and they're good to go. Like
Forever.
They'll stay. Yeah. They'll stay flexible.
Right after she did that, I told her I have some glycerin. I happen to have a gallon. So she came over and cut a bunch of celosia and we tried that. So you do boiling water. It's like 1 part glycerin to 2 parts boiling water.
Yes,
So
and
we
it
did-
has to be boiling.
Boiling,
Yeah.
like hot. And then we put fresh cut stems of the celosia into that water. And it didn't turn out for a couple of reasons. One, I moved the great big bouquet off of our island, which it's fairly protected right there, and moved it up to the landing and kind of tucked it in behind one of the bookcases when we had Aaron's side of the family came over for dinner. And so the cousins were playing hide and seek. And they were trying to hide behind it and knocked it over. And so there's glycerin water everywhere on our hardwood floors. Got it all cleaned up. It was all fine, but it kind of was right in the middle of our project. So I don't know if I would have done another treatment if it would have picked up and done the same. But then they do open, those celosia, like every little bud on the flowers, they open and they have a ton of black seeds in them. And they were spitting seeds everywhere on our island. And maybe that one just doesn't work as well.
And the thing is, it's fun to try stuff.
Yeah.
Because you don't know unless you try. Just, try all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
So this is my bunch. Mom has her bouquet in the house of oak leaves, and then are those for me?
I actually brought them home to plant.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I don't want bulbs.
want some?
No thanks. No thanks.
So these, aren't they pretty?
They are pretty. Those are
Yeah.
called Narcissus Love Call. Proven
yeah.
winners.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love them. And I brought home a whole box. I thought that maybe this would be fun. I'd just have your dad probably like
Pop them in.
pop them in,
Yeah.
somewhere.
Pretty.
Yeah, those are them, but yep.
Yep, I'll take these home today. There's some pretty acorns. I
Yeah.
need to wash my hands. There's a couple of other really pretty things over here. So look at this viburnum right here. Look at the pretty berries. That's why viburnums are so awesome. They provide so much to the landscape with their spring blooms. And then usually, I mean, whatever viburnum you get, some of them will have really interesting shaped leaves. Some will be more long and skinny. Some will be a little bit more leathery, but they all have a very distinct, unique quality to their leaves. And then of course the berries in the fall. And then this little spot I just love. I love the white Japanese anemones here. There's some bearded iris. So those are spring interests, but they're also all the rest of the year interests because of that strappy, beautiful foliage. I love that. And then just some white zinnias popped in. Isn't that fun? I love that kind of white on white. And then panning to the left, we can see our work from the day. I love it. And the fall display, this is on the left side of the door. So I will bring more corn stalks so that we've got a matching set here. But I love the pumpkins all stacked and the pretty mums. It's a beautiful color. And then the gorgeous oak leaf hydrangeas. This might be, oh, I can't remember. It might be ruby slippers. Not sure. And then kind of a final, or what I think is probably going to be a final update on these window boxes that we planted up earlier this season with the Wicked Witch Coleus, Lime-Time Coleus. There's the Nonstop Mocha White Begonias. There's the, this is a Rocopoco Tropical Shades Impatient, and then the Wire Vine. They look so pretty. And those are the same all the way down. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's project. So fun to be out here. It always is fun to be out here planting things. And I don't know, it kind of throws me back to a lot of my childhood. This is what we did. We spent hours and hours and hours and weekends working in this garden, playing in this garden, hanging out, and just spending time with each other in this garden. And it's where I did a lot of my learning, for sure. I'm more of a do it and learn sort of person than a research and book learning sort of person. For sure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.